Hi everyone, welcome back to yet another video class of business research method. In our previous video, we discussed the topic rating scales. It is one of the frequently used scaling technique. So today we are going to discuss the another frequently used scaling technique, that is a ranking scale. So in this video, we are going to cover the meaning of ranking scale and types of ranking scale. And apart from these, we have some non-comparative scales which is also discussing in this video. So, first we can discuss what is ranking scale. Ranking scales are mainly used to find out the preferences between two or more objects or items. Ranking scales offer different approaches for gathering data. So once again, a ranking scale is a close-ended scale that allow respondents to evaluate multiple row items in relation to one column item or a question and then rank the row items. Ranking scale is mainly used by market researchers to ask ranking questions. In short, a ranking scale makes comparison between or among objects, events or person and find out most preferred choices and based on that rank the items. Now there are mainly three approaches of ranking scales. They are paired comparison, forced choice and comparative scale. So take the first approach, that is paired comparison. Under this method, the respondent can express his attitude by making a choice between two objects. For example, choice between new flavor of a soft drink or established brand of a product. The greater the number of objects, the greater the number of paired comparison presented to the respondents. So, it will enhance the fatigue of the respondents. So, paired comparison is good when the number of stimuli or objects are small. So, once again, a paired comparison scale is a comparative scale technique in which a respondent is presented with two objects at a time and asked to select one object according to some criteria. For example, there are four types of cold drinks: Coke, Pepsi, Sprite and Limca. The respondents can prefer Pepsi to Coke or Coke to Sprite, etc. So this is the method of paired comparison scale. Now the second method is forced choice method. Under this method, it enables the respondents to rank the objects relative to one another among the alternative provided. This is easier and faster as the respondents are concerned. For example, under this method, respondents are asked to rank the items based on their preferences. Here some names of the companies of computers are provided and respondents are asked to rank them based on their preference. Here respondents rank the most preferred computer as Dell and least preference is given to Toshiba. So this is the method which is followed in forced scale method. Now the last one in this category is comparative scale. It provides a benchmark or point of reference to assess attitude towards the current object, event or situation under this study. So in this case also a particular point of reference is given to each one and based on that find out the preference or attitude of the respondents. Now coming back to the another topic, that is non-comparative scale. So what is non-comparative scaling technique? In this, respondents evaluate only one object at a time. So in this case, the respondents are asked to evaluate a single object rather than several objects. Now we can discuss the important types of non-comparative scales. They are continuous rating scales, itemized rating scales, semantic differential scales and Likert scale. So out of this scale, itemized rating scale, semantic differential scale and Likert scales are discussed in our previous video. So I hope all you remember all that things. So now we only discussing what is continuous rating scale. It is a simple and highly useful method. In this, respondents rate the objects by placing a mark at an appropriate position on a continuous line that runs from one extreme of the criterion variable to the other. So, these are all about a continuous rating scale. Now coming back to the important questions which is related with this area, that is what is a ranking scale, what are the types of ranking scale, what is a non-comparative scale, what are the types of non-comparative scale, and explain about continuous rating scale. So I hope all you get an idea about what we discussed today. In this video we discuss what is a ranking scale and what are the important types of ranking scale, and we also discuss non-comparative scales and types of non-comparative scale. So students, now we can wind up today's session. We can meet in our next class. So till then, bye, take care.